So vest is important kasi kailangan visible tayo sa site. So nauuna ang columns and beams with this rebar na may mga ties sila. Kung makikita ninyo yung mga orange pipe, yan po yung pang-electrical natin. Sa kahit anong development, isa sa pinaka-importante and lagi na miss out isang land development portion. So ano bang ibig sabihin ng land development and bakit siya critical? So ang land development katulad dito sa Intalio Estates, dati po kasi medyo mababa at medyo malambot yung lupa. So ang ginawa natin para makatayo yung mga bahay, nagpasok po tayo ng mga soil, nag-embankment tayo. And kung makikita nyo sa likod, more or less nasa 1.5 meters na po yung taas ng in-embank natin compared sa height ko. If ang soil natin is malambot and hindi po siya well compacted, lulubog at lulubog yung bahay. Eventually, after ilan buwan, dyan po makikita yung mga cracks na mga walls, even yung mga finishing natin, yung mga tiles, and eventually, pwede po masira yung buong bahay. So, paano pong methodology ng land development? Sa land development, every 16 inches, pinapatong yung lupa. So, hindi pwede umangat ang isang lift natin na hindi nako-compact ang isang 16-inch na tambak. Kasi sa 16-inch na yon, pag dumaan ng pison, yung heavy equipment na pangpatag, bumabagsak siya to 0.3 or 12 inches. So imagine, kailangan natin ma-achieve yung compaction rate na 95 to 100%. If hindi po natin achieve yung 95 to 100%, we have to redo it. So ganun po ka-critical ang land development, land preparation in terms of house construction. Right after ng land development preparations natin, punta naman po tayo sa foundation works. Marami nagtatanong, saan po ba nag-rest yung panels natin? Saan sila nakapatong? So ngayon, sasagutin natin sila. Una, nili-layout siya. Depende dun sa subdivision plan. After ng layouting, very critical na naka-level ang isang foundation work. Imagine po, if hindi naka-level yung foundation or yung pinapatungan, like nakabaluktot siya, lahat ng panels na i-install natin, nakabaluktot na rin po. Yun yung pinakaayaw natin mangyari. Kasi once nabaluktot siya, lahat po yan hindi natatayo. From ground floor, slab, up to second floor, fail na po yung buong structure natin. Ito pong ginagawa ng mga tao natin sa likod, they make sure na lahat ng mga bakal, yung concrete na ilalagay dyan na 3,000 PSI, lahat nasa standards na natin, may quality control din po tayo. So kasama natin sa site, nandito po ang project engineers natin, ang quality control. So every step of the way, nandyan sila to monitor, to check, and ensure na lahat ng mga ginagawa natin nasa quality standards. After this foundation, dito na po tayo mag-erect, which is yung next stage natin sa housing development.
For me, precast concrete is a technique in reinforced concrete construction that utilizes industrial methods. It is characterized by dividing building into components, and these components are manufactured in a precast plant with specialized molds or forms, specialized tools and equipments in a controlled environment with continuous supervision and quality control, and usually it's aided by automation, thereby producing fast, reliable, high-quality precast concrete components. And then it is transported to the project site for assembly. The construction of bridges uses precast girder, wherein girders are precasted in the precast plant and then delivered to the site. some high-rise building utilizes precast components such as precast slabs. We have hollow core, we have precast AM slabs, we have precast wall. So they are actually in use now, and they can be manufactured at a high quality, as I have mentioned. This particular project is building structure. The design philosophy of this project, as I learned, is using shield system, not a frame system. Okay. In the frame system, this is what we noticed, that the reinforcement is lumped and then placed in a structure called beams and columns. In the shield, the reinforcement are spread into the panel system. So you have a reinforcement that is spread all over the surface area of the building. Because the panels are basically manufactured in a strict quality control, therefore the reliability of materials is better when it is subjected to forces such as earthquake and typhoons.